and this is exactly about this, that even in 2025, Russian economy will not restore its strength up to the before war levels. GDP will be less from, well, again, like GDP as well as like unemployment statistics right now in Russia doesn't mean much, because you're getting a lot of money from gas and oil. Still, you still will be getting some money even in 2023, and considering that the prices on gas and oil are quite high, even though like Russia is selling oil with discount, gas quite high prices. And so just based on GDP, you could say like you could say that everything is good. It's the same as like looking at the Russian um, exchange rate compared to dollar or euro, and if you're just looking at it and it's been better than before war, you don't understand economy, you don't understand what's happening. And the fact that we're talking right now, just in this episode, we're talking about the households are dropping their sales up to 40%. Car industry dead, coal industry is dying, airplane industry dead. What else was there? Basically, medication is even right now is in the risk category. Production of medication, pharmaceutical stuff like that. Everything is dropping, and yet you're telling me that dropping by like 10%, 15, 20%, and yet you're telling me that GDP is going to shrink 2 to 7%. Really? How does this compute? And it computes only because you're just calculating it wrong. Like you're not showing the real statistics. You're showing something that is basically like elevated because of some not real factors. Like just because you created this bubble, basically inflated this bubble of prices in Europe, and then you are displaying that, oh look, our GDP will be great. Like those money that come from sales of gas, for example, Russian people will not see it. It's going to be once again oligarchs and all those cunts in the government who will benefit from it, and Russian war machine. Um, Regular people will be struggling to buy even the basic food, and I talked about it once again a week or two before, that up to 15 millions of people in Russia are on the poverty level or even below poverty level. 20 million people can only buy like some necessity. They can't even buy proper amount of like food and clothes, for example. What are you fucking talking about? What GDP 2% dropped? Like this is like total collapse is happening already. So yeah, this is just like when you see the numbers like that, you gotta really understand what's going on, because just looking at GDP or just looking at the exchange rate tells you nothing if you don't look what's underneath those that data, those numbers. Okay.